On a recent episode of Outnumbered, Fox News host Andrea Tantaros brought up the issue of the recent statements by President Obama saying that climate change affects more Americans than terrorism. Now, obviously, she had a little bit of a problem with that. Let's show her clip.
The president, according to his spokesman, believes drastic changes to the environment pose a bigger threat in the daily lives of Americans than terrorism. And those remarks coming the same day we learned of the death of Kayla Mueller, the fourth American to die in the hands of ISIS since last summer. Harris, how many Americans have died from climate change?
Well, I can't give you an exact number.
700 million. It's 850 million, Kennedy. Wow. There have been beheadings by the climate. Yes.
Beheadings by the climate. Oh, man, climate change. What a joke. What a joke. Oh, it's obvious that they're taking this very, very seriously over on Fox News. Luckily, their guest, Mark Eiglish, I believe, was also on the show, and he had a little bit of pushback. Let's listen to that.
But let me just say this, okay? The timing might have been off, and I'll take out the might, okay? But what they're saying, and he clarified very eloquently, if we have to replay it, we will, he's just saying it affects more people in terms of numbers.
Numbers. You know, math, logic, statistics. Something that they quite don't understand. Something that's a bit alien to the people, to the women on Outnumbered, to Andrea Tantaros. Yeah, it will affect more people in terms of numbers. Actually, terrorism in the United States is a very few people are affected by Islamic terrorism. Now, we covered earlier the Kayla Mueller story. And obviously, her family, very much affected. But when it comes to pure, raw numbers, more people in the world are going to be affected by climate change. But no, according to Fox News, climate change, hoax, it's not going to affect anybody because it can't dress up, hide in a corner, look like your neighbor, and then blow you up. Or behead you. But you know what? Maybe it's not even about any of that. Maybe it's about the true agenda, which co-host Melissa Francis eloquently points out.
No, I think this is all about that the president wants to make corporations the enemy. That's much easier. He's so much more comfortable fighting back against the 1%, against companies who are changing the environment, rather than against ISIS.
Oh, that's it. That's the plan. We're not, the president is so much more comfortable fighting against corporations that he also gets massive donations from, or had gotten or received massive donations from. He's much more comfortable fighting against them than ISIS, which, by the way, the president has just proposed a 3-year authorization of ground troops to be used to fight ISIS. Not to mention all the drones and the bombs that we have dropped on ISIS. Much more comfortable fighting corporations than ISIS. I have never heard such a large pile of stupid. Fox News, everybody.